In this presentation, what we're going to do is we are going to work with a little bit with addresses. So what I have here is I have a file here called Midland Townlands. Okay, so when I click open that file, this is what I get. This is sheet 5 of this spreadsheet. So we've already seen how to look at spreadsheets. So this is a county in rural Ireland called Westmeath even. And what we're going to do here is try and combine the townland barony and the poor union law. That's a sort of district of the county into we'll just pick the last 3 paragraphs, or sorry, those 3: townland barony and poor union law. So first off, what we will do is we will go to, again, just the sort of usual formalities: get working directory. There it is the file there? Yes, it is. Midland townlands.xlsx, and we're going to call this Westmeath. So WH, which is the sort of our WMH, just to be the that's Westmeath. So first off, what we're going to do here is we're going to import this XLSX. Now, I had a look at that before, what this is, how to import a Microsoft Office spreadsheet. So what we're going to do is, again, the county is County 5, and Westmeath is the name of the county. Okay, and so it's spreadsheet 5, and we're just going to call it WH, which is in Ireland the sort of the little code for Westmeath. WH, and read.xlsx, Midland townlands.xlsx, and it's the 5th one. Okay, that might just take a second now, because it is quite a big file. I think there's about 1,000 cases there. Essentially what we want is a single bit of text to be the address. Now I'm sort of basing it on this data set here, which is slight bit convoluted, but just bear with me for the time being. It was an easy data set to get. So like in the real world, you might find that things are not so straightforward or as easy. When you're working with like address data like this, it might be very dirty, and you might spend weeks hovering over spreadsheets, just fixing it up and just checking. So it's a big old file, and also there's other software running on this computer. So hopefully this will load up for us now in a second, because I'm running out of things to talk about. So, and Westmeath is the Lake County, and it is, the main towns are Mullingar and Athlone, and it is famous for great bands and great musicians like Niall Horan. Oh my God, come on. And Foster and Allen, I suppose. I'll edit this bit out. There we go. Anyway, so Joe Dolan is the person I was going to mention. Anyway, so I'll edit that out. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is we'll just get the dimensions of it, just to see what we're looking at here. So we got 1,450 addresses. Let's just check the names of. There we go. Poor union law. Just to notice the way that came in. Poor law union. That's our district. That's just probably the legal name. So what we want to do is combine all of those. Well, let's just say townland barony and poor union law into an address. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to use a package called tidyr. Okay. So this is one of the tidyverse packages. Okay. And so I have everything installed, but how I installed it was install packages tidyr, which is just that package directly, but you can actually bring in the whole lot, all the tidyverse packages together using that command there, tidyverse. It takes in everything, so it could take a while. So we won't worry about that. So library, tidyr, and just give it a second there. So what we're going to do here is we are going to unite all of those addresses into one single bit of code. Okay, so there's a couple of things we have to talk about here. So the command we're going to use is unite. Okay, so it unites 3 variables into one. Okay, so there we go. So we're going to sort of update it dynamically or permanently. So unite, no, actually we won't. I'm just going to call this WH1 just as a sort of temporary case, or WH1 just so I can demonstrate a few things. This is unite WH, and the new name of the column is address. Let's just go address, and the variables are as follows: townland, barony, and poor law union. And I think I might have to put those in brackets, in quotation marks. Maybe not. Just give it a second anyway. We'll see what happens here. So poor law union is names of WH poor law, capital P, sorry, just watch out for that. Oh, that was easy. So let's just have a quick look at that there. So let's get the head of WH1, and there we go. So that's the address there: Abbeyland, Corkery, Mullingar, acreage 75. Okay, civil parish, and so on. So let's just go through it there. I'll just sort of move around a little bit. Or let's say, head of WH1. Sorry, names of WH1. WH1. So it's just, do you see this here now? So it's address. So it's actually what we've done is we've got rid of the components. So we had 5 components originally, now it's just 3. And the second thing is, with WH1, the head of that, is that the way the components are separated is an underscore. I'm not happy about either of those two things, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back here, and the separator we're going to have as just a little comma there. See if that helps. Better. I'm liking that now, but I want to keep my old I want to keep the original components as well, like Abbeyland, Corkery, Mullingar. I just want to keep those separate. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to put in a command called remove equals false. So what that does is, the way we were doing what we were doing there originally was we were getting rid of all those. So the default setting was to get rid of all those. I just want to keep them. I want to have address, but I want to keep everything there, okay, as well. So WH1. Oh, sorry, but I put up the whole thing there. Let's just press escape. There we go. Let's just do that again. Head of WH1. So yeah, there's the address. And now again, sometimes you're going to have to like work around very long names like Abbeyland and Charleston, or Ballynamonaster, my gosh, Mullingar. You're going to have to just, that's not a problem that R can help you with. You have to just figure that out, how to solve problems like that yourself. So that's it really. That gives us our addresses.